What's up, guys? Welcome to Crypto Savvy channel. I'm Craig, and we are going to be taking a look at the Bitcoin charts. We're going to talk a little bit about how a bear market works, if in fact we are in one, which I do believe we are, and I'm going to show you why. Also, this is going to be a super quick update. So also remember, we're going to check out the 4-hour time frame and look at the wave count I've been watching. The smaller waves within it had to be adjusted a little bit, but the major count is still intact. We're going to take a look at it. We're going to take a look at what will invalidate it. But first, let's start out with the bigger charts. As you can see on the macro, we have our parabolic arcs drawn in here, which we did break. And this is the major fib support on the macro. And this is the 4-day chart. There is still almost 2 days left in it. So the bottom of this is right around the $35,000 range, give or take. We're going to dig in a little bit deeper. I do want to point out, though, this high here and this lower high here. Back here in the RSI, it was a higher high where we had a lower high that is hidden bearish divergence. It is showing that we do have more downside, in my opinion. Now, let's take a look at the big wave count here. I do believe this was all just one cycle, a big 1 2 3 4 5 structure, and we are in the bear market. We've talked about that plenty of times. Also, I've showed you the Amazon chart comparison that seems to be playing out absolutely perfect so far. I will show you the invalidation point of this in the next chart, but as of right now, still valid. And as you can see back here, every time this pumped, everyone got super bullish. Then it dropped again. They wish they would have sold up here. Then it got this little pump. Everybody got bullish again, and then it dropped again. They wish they would have sold theirs, so on and so forth, just like we're getting here. As you can see, the RSI matches up perfectly. MACD also matches up perfectly. And let's take a closer look at the weekly. As you guys know, a weekly close above this 43 to 43.5 range. If a weekly candle opens and closes above that, then I start to look a little bit more bullish. But until then, I remain bearish. Like I said, the bottom of this is around 34,000, give or take, depending on if, when, and where we hit this. If this does break, I do believe it's going to be a pretty swift fall to at least the lower to mid $20,000 range. And as you can see in the RSI, if we get a RSI close above this trend line, that will probably match up with the open and close above here. Until then, nothing bullish to see here. Looking at the daily chart, as you guys know, I look at this as a big ABC here. There is also a count. This could be a 1 2 3 4 5, however you want to look at it. But let's take a look at the rising broadening wedge, our measured move of that, also to the lower to mid $20,000 range, just like the last chart I showed you. And as you can see right now, we are in this triangle formation. The top of the triangle is around 45,000. Right in that range. So if it does get up and break above this, that would probably be a good spot for a long, possibly up to this dotted line, making this a channel. That'd be around the 47 to 48,000. But normally this would be each time we touch the bottom and then the top, they alternate, and then the bottom and then the top. This next tag should be on the bottom around the 35 to 35.5 range. A break of this will be a massive short position, in my opinion. Now, remember, when these break, it can shoot back up to retest the bottom. So what I would do, or what I'm going to do, I'm already in some trades, but in this is obviously a much bigger trade, much bigger formation. I will be shorting the break of this. And then we come back up to retest it. I will add more shorts. If we break back above this, I will close my shorts. But I will be trying to short all the way down to around the lower to mid $20,000 range. There will also be verification within this RSI right here. You guys can draw this in yourself. This is the daily chart. If you guys are interested in trading, definitely check out Prime XBT, by far my favorite exchange. They don't trade against you. Links down below. You can use my promo code SAVVY50. That'll get up to a $7,000 bonus. SAVVY25 will get you 25% off your fees. You can also trade traditional markets, altcoins, gold, silver, oil, S&P, Dow Jones, and Forex, all from this exchange. And you can trade after and before hours with no additional charge. Definitely check them out. There's also a contest section in here. You can trade for free if you want to learn to use the platform without putting in any risk. You get free money to trade with in there. Definitely a good idea to test this out. And there is a tutorial on my page right here. If you go to the YouTube page, Prime XBT tutorial teaches you where to put the promo codes, things like that in there. There's also some other free tutorials you might want to check out. Also in the links below, there is a Discord link, totally free Discord, guys. Check it out. A lot of good people in there, some swing traders, bulls, bears, a little bit of everything in there. So let's take a look at this now. Let's look at the RSI. This is in the 4 hour. So these were the trend lines I had in the RSI. You can see every time we get above this, it's just another trap. And we got above it again, just another trap, got rejected on the top trend line. This does not look bullish, in my opinion, guys. Now, let's look for invalidation. As you guys know, I've been looking, this one big wave count, the white one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves down, has not changed. That also gets us down to that lower to mid $20,000 range. Now, that the smaller count in here did change a little bit. This yellow one we had down here, but it does look like we got an ABC for the 2. This is extremely bearish, and I'll tell you why. When you have a 1-2 like this, and you have a 1-2 in here, this 1-2, another big 1-2, another big 1-2, that is extremely bearish for Bitcoin. I would be very, very cautious here. Now, for this to invalidate, we would have to break this 2 up here, at about the 42,581 range. A break of that, and that invalidates this blue count. To invalidate the white count, you need to break this trend line here, which is about 45.4. So there's always the possibility to get back up to that range. But if it does break this wave 2 here, then this whole white wave will be invalidated. But right now, until then, it is still valid. Now, another thing we can do, you can see there's a rising broadening wedge here. If we take a measured move, the widest point where it broke here, that gets us down to around the $30,000 range. So I would at least expect to see that. Now, for those of you that want to remain bullish and think we are still in a bull market, which I do not see, if it is, I think we at least go down to these levels, and that may be the bottom, and then we go up from there. But as you guys know, if it plays out like Amazon, I'm not looking to buy and hold any Bitcoin until the middle or end of 2023. That would match up with the Amazon bottom chart. And it could be much, I definitely think it'll go below 10. If we break this 23, and then I do believe it is possible to go to around the $3,800 range. Definitely a possibility. If you don't think it is, then perhaps you don't understand markets. But anyways, that is what I'm seeing, guys. Wanted to get a quick video out to you. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I am out.